Okay, so today we have on our hands a no camera kind of stream. I am testing the. Ooh, I should mute this. I'm testing the latest build of Nexus, which, to be honest, it's this is another delayed one. This build has been ready for almost 10 days actually. We've just had so much on the plate that I haven't had a chance to properly look at it. I have looked at it. In fact, it's a version that I've been playing on for the last little bit, so I know some of the things that are wrong, but I haven't recorded those things and like gotten feedback and so on and so forth. So first things first, I actually need to pull up the list of things that needed to be checked. Once I've got that up, we will be good to go. Now, in order to have both that and this up, how do I do this? Oh wait, I know, hold on. Let's see here. There we go. All right, cool. So I can do it on my phone, and we're good to go. Yo, Jojo, how you doing, man? What's good? So milestone 8.5 is what we're looking at, but specifically within milestone 8.5, we are on document 9.2. Honestly, so many numbers involved in this. It's more complicated than it's more complicated than one would expect. Okay, so the very first thing on this list is the game froze when facing the AI. The card that attacked Lilith disappeared during the movement phase, and the attack value stopped showing on the other card. The game then froze. I think this is to do with... I mean, I haven't encountered this. I've been playing against the AI a lot as of late, and this specific issue just has not come up. Where you say, oh, hey, yeah, the monster disappeared. Yeah, no, this has not happened. This has not happened in a while. I'm sorry. I'm going back and looking at the video in question, and from the looks of it, the specific interaction that I was referring to, I have not seen in testing thus far. So I'm just gonna move to the next thing. Right? Because I think that's something that's tied to the freeze rune. From the last set of tests that we did, the rune that freezes other cards on the field is the biggest culprit in terms of like breaking the game currently. So I want to look into that. Okay, so Minos' Force Labyrinth effect not working against the AI. That's also something that I've tested already, and it still does not work. If you go in and check to see if he blocks attacks, he still doesn't. How is it you always start streaming when I have to go to work? I don't know. I don't know, man. How you doing, Zane? What's good? Yeah, no, I'm literally just going through, and it is, I mean, to be fair, this is going to be a very chill, very, I almost want to call it lazy stream, where I just go through, because the list of things that I need to test, I've already seen in practice, so I already know for a fact that Minos' attack, Minos' Force Labyrinth effect still doesn't work. Let's check this, the Canine Karib effect. So there was an error in the game where if you used Canine Karib's effect, also the guild button is just gone. The guild button is gone in the latest build, and the functionality for it is not working at all. So they must have done something by accident that hid the guild screen, which fair enough. I'm gonna mark all of these as ticked, right, until we get there. So, Canine Karib's effect not activating because the toggle was off. Let's get a build that allows us to test Canine Karib quickly. I think deck 9 should be a good fit. Yep, Canine Karib is in here. We've got card exchange. Let's put card exchange in the hand. And we can actually test this in two ways. We can test this with both of the mandatory effects, all of the mandatory effects actually, that we have at our disposal. So let's give that a shot. I need the generic runes first, so we can put card exchange in the hand. 1, and then we need to put... Let's get the Wandering Avatars. Let's put Mariga in the hand, and we'll put Torsion in the deck. Take you out, put you back in, and Torsion goes in Resource. Okay, oh wait, still not valid? Why? Oh, something in Resource, okay. What rune did I take out? Was it you? Nope. Was it you? Yes. Okay, and we'll test it under the exact same conditions. I want to see if when your toggle is off, it's still... Let's see if when your toggle is off, let's just go easy, with deck 9, you are still able to activate mandatory effects. So toggle off at the very beginning, and we put down, I mean, the only things that really matter to put down are this and, let's say, card exchange, just so we start getting the let out a little bit faster. Let's put down Boss Guardian as well. And Declaration Phase rolls around, and Wave Start comes. Let's go! Okay, so with the toggle off, mandatory effects still force the window open, and then it shouldn't open again for card exchange because my toggle is still off. That was kind of confusing to look at. I mean, the effect definitely worked the way that it was supposed to, but I find myself confused. Because did we see... I don't think we saw it activating properly. Like, we didn't see the chain resolving properly. I'm going to note that down. Let's say 6 minutes in. Weird toggle interaction. And card didn't enlarge. I could be wrong. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. But I feel like that happened. Also, I wonder how the AI decided who it was going to target. Let's see here. The other thing I wanted to test, I mean, we could test the freeze rune here, but I would much rather test Canine Karib first, so let's just hold off on that. We'll just end again, and end one more time. In hindsight, maybe I should have actually had one of the bigger AI come to fight us. Don't mind me, I'm just eating in the background. Okay, so, boss... Oh, shoot! Ah, toggle was still off. Toggle was still off, so that didn't... Wait, what? Why did I still get a chance to activate Iron Will? I mean, I'll take it. I guess because he was still battling? Huh. I'm gonna note that down. I missed the activation window for Iron Will. I mean, will that actually matter? Trojan Assault, so we're fortified, and we've got Karib on the field, which is cool. 8 minutes in, missed the activation window for Iron Will, but it's still activated. That's weird. Okay, so wrong card. That was the wrong card. Undo, please. Alright, now with toggle off, let's test Canine Karib specifically to see what he does when his effect is procced while the toggle is off. I'm assuming that that card is targeting the weakest cards on the field. Just based on how it's moved so far, because it targeted Boss Guardian first. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just going from right to left when it does its targeting. Battle Phase 2 rolls around. No, okay, I guess, is it in, what's the order then? How is it making the decisions on who it hits? I mean, I guess that means Mariga is also going to be selected again in the coming turn, so we just have to sit through that, unfortunately. Oh, well, actually, we can test it with this. We can test something else with this, which is, will his mandatory effect proc when he declares an attack? And we end. Yeah, fighting this thing on easy mode is genuinely very easy. It's so interesting how much the increments of the game, like the attack values in the training mode, change significantly. Like, this is easy, and fighting them when they're higher up does feel... Nope, he did not activate his effect. That was 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in. Wolverine. Mandatory effect. Did not activate with toggle off. And on the next turn, we will test to see whether or not K9 Karib's effect activates with the toggle off. Alright? Let's see. This is, I mean, there are, from the looks of it, there are a couple of issues in this build, but I am, to be honest, just the fact that you can go through and the training mode works properly. Like, I've sent the training mode to people to teach them how to play the game, and it's been successful. Karib, let's go. Okay, so what I think it is I think they need to go in one by one and correct the... Okay, so that the way that just happened makes me think that Moraga did activate properly and I just didn't see it. But I think they need to go in and individually correct the mandatory effects so that they still activate with toggle off. So we can take Karib off the list. Actually, rather than taking Karib off the list, we'll just put it as Wolverine. So I'll paste this over here. Okay, so the next thing that needs to be checked. The freeze rune, causing the game to break completely. Now, let's take a look at this. It's a final turn of the game. It's not really enough time for the freeze rune to do anything, so let's start fresh. Chain of Momentum was still underway, then you turn the toggle on. But how it should work is he declares an attack declaration, damage application, damage calculation, which is when... So damage application when they hit each other, damage calculation where you... Damage calculation where you see, like, okay, what's the results of the battle, and then battle conclusion. It's after damage calculation that the effect should have procced, and then the chain of momentum happens. Am I okay with that as a thing? It doesn't seem like a very big deal. No, that is literally a non-issue. Unless it ties into an issue that happens later, right? Unless it ties into something that happens later. Because it's basically just not punishing the player for having the toggle off. That's just a specific issue, right? Like, the effect works perfectly fine. It works in the correct window, and then if you had your toggle off, you can quickly turn your toggle on and still tag on to the chain of momentum, which your opponent won't even know. They won't even feel the effects of. I'm trying to think of a situation where that actually causes a problem. We can just bug fix it if it becomes an issue. Yeah, that doesn't seem like something that's a big enough issue to complain about right now. Although, yeah. Okay. Up next, yeah, the freeze rune. So the freeze rune just be messing everything up, bro. Like, the freeze rune just be... Actually, no, we don't want defensive. We want either balanced or aggressive. Let's go aggressive. Let's go aggressive normal. And I don't think the freeze rune is in my hand in any of these decks, actually. Let's see. Nope, not in my hand here. What about in Forest Gang? Not in my hand here either. Okay, I'm just going to change it. And let's take out... Okay, no, the Forest Gang deck is actually very well calculated. because everything in the hand is relevant in some way, shape, or form. Let's take out Woodland. Because I think this is like an actual. This wasn't made for like testing purposes. This is an actual deck list that I would run, in an attempt to achieve victory. So, let's close this. And hop in with the Forest Gang deck. So, we were unsure if it was Ryu or Freeze, but now I'm confident that it was Freeze that was causing the issue. We want them to be aggressive. We'll go in it normal. We choose a Forest Gang deck, and let's go. Now, when declaring a direct attack, the enemy... Yeah, I haven't seen this happen. Sorry, ignore the motorcyclist, bikeist, whatever it is outside. We will freeze turn 1 just to see what happens. What else do I want to do? I need Wall, for sure, to keep Selenis alive. We go Selenis, we go Sage, we go Minos, because I just haven't not figured out a better way to open with this deck. Right? I just haven't found a better opening. And then after this we can test Wukong's Staff. And now there are some effects that I've noticed. Kalpa-Banyan's effect doesn't work. We need to do a test for that. Right? I know for a fact that it doesn't work, but I want footage of it. Actually, they'll believe me, because I've seen it myself. It does not work against the AI, right? I've played Kalpa-Banyan's effect, and I also know for a fact that Minos' effect doesn't work against the AI. So it's just, you just got things going wrong left and right. Okay, so if Freeze does not work on this turn, then Centaur Sage will die, which, you know, it sucks to suck, but hey, these things happen. Now, let's see here. Activate Freeze first. We will discard... Oh, I don't want to discard any of these. I guess we discard Emergence. And we target... Let's go for the Earthen Wall token. And we can also put the counter on you. We start up onto Selenis. Selenis gets a token, and we place a token over on you again. So we should be boosted up to 300. So that should be enough to keep us in the game. Now, do we run into any issues? Movement phase 2. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Do we declare an attack? Yes. Because we want to keep their defenses low. Okay, yeah, that happened the way it was supposed to. No issues yet. Wave end. I think they fixed the freeze rune. Right, the cards in the stack didn't start acting weird. No one started doing things they weren't supposed to do. Turn number 2. Alright, let's see if we can play out the rest of this then. Draw phase rolls around. Kalpa-Banyan. Love to see it. Welcome, friend. I guess this is the opportunity to get footage of Kalpa-Banyan not working. 1, 2, and 3. And we will just put down both of the runes that we have and hope for the best. But again, this should be an easy enough strategy to defeat. And we start first and foremost by activating Danger Beast. We will also Nature's Forge. We will also Center Stage. We will also Forest Guardian. We will also Tutelage. The only thing we're not activating is the runes. Everyone else is primed and ready to beat ass. So, why are they not getting their boosts? Oh, why did it wait so long in the chain to show them getting their boosts? Again, I guess that doesn't change anything. It might cause like a second of panic in the player, but that doesn't actively change anything. Let's activate this to start reducing stats. Actually, there's no one here that is a good target. He's going to attack into Kalpa-Banyan, be left with 50. The Incinerate will... I mean, I guess him? I guess him. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Who are you again? Tornado token. We will place the counter on Kalpa-Banyan just to prove a point. And we will exercise... I guess you. It doesn't really matter. just so we can have another token on the field. And let's put it on Minos. Minos is our big fighter, our big contender, as it were. Now, at this stage, we should be able to activate the effect of the reversal. What's it called? I forgot what its name was. Calpabanion's Melody of the Forest, right? Melody of the Forest should be activatable here, but he's going to swing into me, and I didn't get a chance to activate it, so that was at 20 minutes in. Right? I did not get the prompt to activate Melody of the Forest. I already knew that that was a thing. But it looks like Freeze has had no effect on the overall flow of this battle, which is so huge. We love that. We absolutely love that. Wait, hold on. Where... Okay, no, this is correct. How many activations was that? At the beginning of the turn, that was like... I think that was 4 back-to-back. Right? The game has gotten a lot better at handling mass activations. Right? It is not getting staggered when you activate a lot of things back to back to back anymore. Let's see here. Yeah, we've won this. I will play this through just so that we get the rest of it. If I go Honey Badger, is Honey Badger defense or offense? Honey Badger is defense. Okay. What do you do? Remove any number of forest counters from a card you control and place them on another forest card avatar. I mean, that is literally useless because Selenis is dead, so we won't get a counter by doing it. And neither of my cards are about to die, so we could just Nature's Forge here and be fine. But I will still Honey Badger. I will still Honey Badger here. Yo, Grim, what's good, man? How you doing? Not much. We are literally just going through and testing for things that were broken before, but that should be fixed now. Freeze was the main culprit in the last build, and it looks like they've completely fixed it, right? Freeze appears to be working exactly the way that it's supposed to. And I think the training AI just killed itself. Like, if we were to do nothing this turn, he needs to kill me this turn or else I automatically win. And if I just one-touch him, he's finished. Meanwhile, I've got more than enough offense to take him out. Yeah, this is light. Decided to tune in because I'm just finishing up at work. Hey, love that. Thank you, man. But yeah, we're literally just going through, checking for things that were bugged previously and should not be bugged anymore. That's a GG. Light work. Zero NG in the dream, literally, right? Okay, so perfect. So we can take Freeze off the list. It is no longer a problem. Wukong staff has been tweaking, bro. It's been just a mess. It's been a mess, right? Hold on 1 second. Right, so you'll ignore the ruffling in the background. I'm just getting some food out real quick. Now, what else did I want changed? Let's see here. So let's test Wukong staff. Let's test Wukong staff and see how that does. Because Wukong staff was bugging before. What's bro chomping? Bro, there's this restaurant called Bim's. It's becoming a bigger thing in the UK. And they got cheap burgers. So I got a chicken burger on me. I got some Mountain Dew. I'm living my best life. Right? I asked them to make this icon bigger. Or this monster bigger, rather. I feel like I want this to be bigger still. Because like, if you look at the sizes of the other monsters, they are bigger than this one is. Right? Is the burger cooking? Hey, listen, it's pretty tasty. It's pretty damn good, right? I want them to make this monster a little bit bigger still, so I'm gonna leave that point on the list. Because yeah, I would like that to be a bit more sizable. Let's go in and let's just make sure that our wandering deck has Wukong in hand. It does. But no concrete way to use it. I guess we just go in for a regular game and try and let's see how it goes. There's a video that's going to come out eventually. I don't know when. But I've recorded myself playing against the AI. So I played against the AI on balanced easy, light work, balanced normal, light work again. Bro, balanced hard? I got cooked. Like, I feel like this will be a fun thing for people to try and overcome. Because either I am ass right? Either I am just ass, which is entirely possible. That's entirely plausible, or this is actually really challenging, right? Like, I found myself sweating against this. Watch me cook it this time. Watch me be absolutely fine this time around and have no issues, right? Opponent's defense zone, and let's go barrier this time around. Because I don't think I barriered turn 1 the last time I played against this. Yeah, let's go barrier this time around. Good, make the game a challenge. No, the hard mode is actually hard, bro. Like, it's good practice. So it is good practice, because if you don't play well, if you make one mistake against the AI here, you're done. You're done. You're done, buddy. You're done, pal. Like, it is treacherous. Because you just can't output enough offense and enough defense to keep yourself, like, sane and safe and okay, right? Like, I'm going to attack in now at 300, which you think, oh yeah, that's fine, that's easy. Unironically, if your game is sophisticated enough to gaslight you, you're already winning. I mean, true say. How you spell that? I'm a sucker for cheap burgers. They're hella expensive in the UK usually. BIMMS, I think is how you spell BIMS. Or is it BIMS? Yeah, it's BIMS. It's BIMS, right? Don't activate Zodiac. I just realized something. Maybe I should have used Zodiac Barrier there to protect Ryu instead. No, we don't attack with Mokus. Maybe I should have. I rewinded the VOD. Melody of the Forest would be the 7th activation during your turn. Oh, what's it called? No, we removed the... There is no 6 activation cap. There is no 6 activation cap anymore. Specifically because... It becomes tedious to track, like, oh, how many effects have I activated, so on and so forth, because it's not something that the game actively tells you. It's something that you just have to know the rules of the game of and count through. So that was taken out. Maybe there's something left over in the code. I mean, maybe that there is potential for that, right? Don't activate this. Okay, so we're fortified. How much does that leave us with? Damn, we don't even have enough to beat over whatever's left next turn. We don't even have enough to beat over whatever's left next turn. And that was just one turn of battle, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright, bet. They're gonna get a new defender next turn. They're not gonna get new attackers. Maybe we... Bro, what do we do? What do we do? Okay, I know that I need Tuition, and I'm testing Wukong, so I want Wukong out there on the field. We can put this up for later. And in terms of runes... Bro... In terms of runes, let's just go Card Exchange, dump the Wandering Gaze, let's go Incinerate, and leave it at that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for runes. Oh boy. Okay, alright, let's go. So, wave start. The first thing that I want to do is Savannah. And boost Ryu back up to 200. Damn, he's only gonna have 150. My boy is looking sad. Bro is looking sad right now. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, alright. Let's Incinerate at this stage. And we will Incinerate... Actually, hold on. Hold on. The strategy is strategizing. Him. Incinerate him. Get him down to 0 attack. Get his ass down to 0 attack. And just leave him there. And the AI won't summon a new attacker to replace him. The AI is cooked. It won't. So I won't have to worry about another attacker. Oh, my brain is expanding. I'm getting better at the game. My brain is expanding. Hold on. Hold the goddamn line. Let's go over here. Card Exchange. Incinerate. Savannah. Okay, beautiful. I'm working with left earbud connected to stream and right to work. You love to see it, bro. We love the dedication. Part of me wants to switch here. And I think I will. I'm going to switch so that Ryu doesn't attack and kill himself. Right? Oh, it's so cool to use switch like this. We switch so that Ryu doesn't kill himself with by being forced to attack into that defending card. And then, don't chain, we will... Yes, attack with Tuition because we get him back. We get Tuition back. Activate Bound. And now we can actually test the card that we're here to test, which is Wukong. Now, we're going to make a misplay intentionally here. Wukong Staff activates. Okay. No, that's correct. It's worked correctly. It's letting me choose anyone on the field as my attack target, so we attack you first. And unfortunately, Wukong is going to die here as a result of the Wukong Staff, or it should. Wukong Staff, why is it activating again? It didn't need to activate a second time. Well, that's fair enough. And then Wukong Staff carries him into the next card. Okay, good. No, I will take that. I will take that at present. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. What the hell? Wait, what? Where'd my Iron Will go? Did I run out of time? Hold on. Was anyone watching that? Did I actually run out of time? Or is the game tweaking? Is the game lying? Is the game lying? Did I actually run out of time? Or did it just stop me from using my Iron Will? Could be better, but everything should be solved by the end of November. Hey, bro, is everything... Well, I mean, you've just said that everything's going to be solved by the end of November, so that's good. But it sounds like you've got something stressful going on, and I hate to hear that. I hope you're doing okay in general, man. Ooh, I've got a strategy cooking in my head. How does Ifrit work? What does Ifrit say? When a wandering avatar you control would battle. So I can Ifrit this turn because I need to deal some damage. I need damage this turn. I need damage this turn because I'm safe in terms of being attacked, but he is still big and scary and strong is the problem that I face, right? I've done it well so that I don't have to worry about being attacked by his one card that he's got left. Okay, no, we'll end it at that. It says 0 at the top, but did it actively count down to 0? Or did it just say 0? Did it just decide that it was 0, right? Like that's what I'm curious about. Did it actually do the countdown? Oh, I've messed this up. I'm a little dumb. I didn't need to do it like this. I didn't need to do it like this. Shoot. I'm going to get less attack than I should here. You know what? Maybe I just take it out. Instead of using Chaos, maybe we do just take it out and force him to spend 100 on another summon. Right? We did give Ryu up there. Don't activate Venom Pulse. But we attack him for 600. Then he's going to spend 100 to replace the card that we just destroyed. I take 0 damage off of all of his hits. And if we just maintain the current status quo, we win. Literally. Okay, so we didn't outforce the AI, but we can beat it. We did manage to beat the AI, which is very, very good. Because I completely failed at this before. I think I was going in too much with a beat down monkey brain strategy when I fought it before, like in this video that I did. Whereas now I'm being a bit more tactical. Now I'm being a bit more tactical. Is there anything I could do here that would be relevant? I mean, if I summon something... No, if I summon anything, I effectively give up the win, right? Literally, if I summon anything, that is the same as giving up the win. Unless I want to do like a big push where I get back my Ryu and then I mean, yeah, let's be adventurous. Let's do a big push. I could get Ryu back and then get through the defenders to deal a little bit more damage. So how much damage would that be in one turn? If I could... 1, 2... Oh, math is hard. Math is hard and I'm dumb. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's just end this. What was I even testing? I was testing Wukong Staff and it was activated... Well, it didn't activate on its own. It asked me if I wanted to activate it. It asked me if I wanted to activate it. Let's close this. The AI has not attacked or destroyed its own cards in a long time, so that's good. Make the monster bigger, yes. When you were using Monkey Staff, did the menu showed which stat is used during calc, attack, or defense? I think it did. I think it did. Right, I think it showed all of the. I think it showed the full stats for the cards that I was attacking, while all of that was going on. So I can Wandering Anim and fish the Wandering Ryu out of the graveyard because he's my boy. So now in hand, we've got the Wandering Ryu. We could push. We could make a push here. We could actually do something. Rewind and check. Thank you very much. If you could also help me check to see if my timer counted down to 0 last turn and I actually fully ran out of effect time, because after you've run out of time for your effects, it stops you from activating anything else for the rest of the turn. So that would be correct. I just want to make sure that, like, when Boss Guardian didn't let me activate it, it was actually because I had run out of time. And that would just mean that I'm bad at the game, which, fair enough. Hey, fair enough. Okay, hold on. We can... Oh, Mokus is dead. There's a really cool strat that you can do, but I can't do it now. I can't do it now. Thanks, Saul. So if I summon 1, 2, we would get through, but deal what damage? But deal what... Ooh, no, that doesn't work either. Damn, nothing that I want to try really makes sense in terms of an overall strategy. Like, the best thing that I've got right now is Summon Raiga, but that... Okay, that's 100, 300, 400 points I'd be spending just to attack him directly. No, I'm better off just sitting on my heels. I feel like a coward. Okay, so I know that I've beaten it. I'm a bow out. I know that I've beaten it. It can't beat me. But I don't want to be cowardly enough to just sit here and watch it fail to deal damage to me over and over. Like, I know some people, that is some people's playstyle. Like, you're playing against someone and the frustration that they will feel in not being able to damage you. Like, let's say you're playing against a Lyrilusk player or something like that. Like, that's fun. But I am not the kind of player who wants or enjoys that. Okay, so make the monster on the big screen better. Effects activating before they should. That's not happening anymore. Let's see here. Wukong's staff doesn't need to activate. Wukong's staff does not activate it once. Yep, that's correct. Okay, so there was a glitch that existed where if you played cards from outside of the Wandering or the Forest Guard subset, the art got messed up. Like, the art just started looking janky. Let's see if they fixed that. I will just quickly build Le deck. Oh, I don't have the other cards on this account. Okay, so that means I have to do it on my main. Yeah, it showed both attack and defense of all cards, but did not highlight which stat would be used for during damage calc, for defending avatar, and attack for others. You know what? I see what you mean, but at that point, like, that to me feels like it's on the player to keep track of what's on the board, because you can minimize the window and see what's happening on the screen. So if you choose something because you look at the wrong stat, that feels like a skill issue thing. Right? Like, almost like, you know how in Master Duel where they made it so that the imperm column glows so that the player doesn't have to actively remember anymore? I feel like that reduces the amount of skill required to play. I'm okay with the game not telling you which stat it is. Like, you need to know what you're doing and choose the right thing. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with it, that if that's the case. Now, as for this, I just need to build an anything deck. It can be literally anything. What's deck 9? Okay, nope, not you. Let's just build from scratch. Let's go Ancient Beasts. Put you in. Hand. I cannot wait till the Ancient Beast subset gets more support. I've been doing a video series recently, which is also going to be released. I've been trying to learn Nexus this last week, but I've been kind of fumbling because I'm better at hands-on testing. So I'm gonna be sitting and waiting for beta. Bro, let me tell you what's good, yeah? Is I have realized... Wait, I'm missing a card. Oh, it's you. Right? I've realized that, because in my mind, because I've been playing this game for the last 2-3 years, right? And so it seems so easy and straightforward to me. I think it's a kind of game that will take you a day or two to learn if you're used to playing card games, and like really get the hang of it, more if you're not. Because we've got someone who's been hired to edit videos, and he is learning to play the game, because you need to know how the game works. You need to know how to play the game if you're going to be editing the videos for said game, right? And I left him alone for a day with just the rules. Like, no, you sit down, here's a build, here's the rules. And he had a vague idea of how things worked, but for the most part, he was lost, right? But the second I sat down with him in the app and I shared my screen with him and I explained what I was doing, like one by one, and like, oh, these are the rules, he immediately got it, which tells me that intuitively it's not a difficult game to learn. It's just you need the hands-on explanation as well as the resource right in front of you. So I do agree with you. I think once open beta is out, the game will become much, much easier to learn. And I think it was actually silly of me to think that just without having people touch the game, they'd be able to learn the rules and completely understand and so on and so forth. Because it's not that complicated of a game, genuinely. It's relatively straightforward, but it's the kind of thing that until you get hands-on with it, it can prove tricky, right? So let's go in. Oh, shoot. What deck number was that? That was deck number... Let's go normal. I think that was deck number 8, I think. Yes, it was. Okay, cool. Right? But yeah, and plus there's tutorial. Once the beta is out, the beta is going to be launched with tutorials. So you go into the player profile screen, and there's tutorials on how to do everything that's relevant. And that hopefully makes it a lot easier as well. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, just to see. Okay, it looks like everything is working the way that it should. Maybe I'll try in PvP just to be doubly sure, right? I'll play against myself just to make sure that it works properly on both player screens. Yes, attack. Okay, cool. And wait, what? Oh yeah, they both had 200. Okay, he just dies. And we quit. All right, let's hop into a ranked match. Hop into another ranked match over here. And let's just make sure we're sure that our opponent can see our cards and they don't look like weird apparitions. 1, 2, 3 over there. And 1, 2, 3 over here. And what do we got? Boom, it looks perfect. It looks exactly the way it's supposed to. All right, it's to the extent that you can't even tell what I was talking about before. It's interesting, though, that my opponent has the ability to use card effects, and I don't. I have nothing that I can actively do to play this game right now. Like, I just have to sit here and watch as my opponent combos off on me and just beats me down relentlessly. Which is a fun little thing. It's interesting that you can actually use the non-effect based cards as beat sticks now. Because yeah, that's tough. Okay, and now the second part of this equation, the second part of this issue, can I on my opponent's screen? Okay, it says show unowned cards. If I don't own this Ancient Beast card and I tap on it on my opponent's screen, no, it's still not showing me the cards. Still not showing me the cards because I'm poor. Right? Because there's a feature here where if I hold on this, it will show me all of the cards in this subset. Awesome, cool, fun, fine. Right? Oops. But it only shows me the ones that I own. And I need it to show me everything. So that part hasn't been fixed. So I'm gonna leave half of this on. Okay. All right, yeah, we've got everything. It's not a bug, it's a feature. No, literally, literally. Oh, right, Iron Will wants to activate. But even though they don't have their effects, it is cool to see the Ancient Beast cards on the field. It actually really is cool. Okay, I mean, that is genuinely everything. There's only like 3 new issues and a lot of things that have been fixed, right? The Wolverine mandatory effect didn't go off, which also means Honey Badger's mandatory effect probably doesn't go off. I'm going to go back and check to see if there was a weird interaction with Mraga at 6 minutes in. We decided that missing the activation window for Iron Will, you turn your toggle back on and you can still catch on to that chain of battle, so fair enough, right? We can just make that a feature in the game. And Kappa Banyan's effect not working against AI, which I already knew about. So, in truth, now the game just sort of needs to be messed around with. Let's quit this. Yeah, that's really, really good. That's really, really good. I'm very happy with this build. So it literally now just comes to messing around with the cards at our disposal here. Because we tested the Wandering deck. Phoenix works. Yep. The Ravenous Deep effect worked on the AI. That was correct. Reyes did. Yeah, all of these things worked against the AI the way that they were supposed to. Freeze is working against the AI. Incinerate works against the AI. If I come over to Forest Gang, the only effects here that target AI are Kappa Banyan's effect, which doesn't work currently, and Minos' effect, Labyrinth, which is supposed to stop their attack, which doesn't work. But I've noted those 2 things down, and once those things are fixed, no, I'm happy with this build. The guild screen disappearing is a weird one, but other than that, we've only got like 1, 2, 3, and some of them are so minor, like, oh, the fact that Wukong Staff appears every single time he attacks, and you know what? I'm okay with that, because it telegraphs to the opponent, oh yeah, this is Wukong Staff still being used, that's why you can see everything. Yeah, no, I feel that because I'm teaching my friend Yu-Gi-Oh! From the basic with 6 lessons, same deal, because he tried learning by getting a deck in game and just flopped, but I just taught him main deck, and yeah, there we go, exactly. So I'm actually going to remove the note about the Wukong Staff not needing to activate every single time he swings, because, like, yeah, it doesn't need to, but let's say your opponent wasn't paying enough attention and they just see Wukong flying around the board. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. It's not stopping the game or breaking it in any way. I think it's perfectly fine. So literally, the only issues are the 3 effects that aren't working, Kappa Banyan, Minos, and the Wolverine, and / Honey Badger. A cosmetic change with this screen needing to be made bigger. And the guild button being gone, right? So the guild button down there is gone. I want the monster on the screen to be bigger. Those are both cosmetic. Those 3 effects need to be fixed. And then the icon hold thing. The icon hold thing might be a little bit more difficult, right? It might be a bit more difficult, but everything else is relatively straightforward. This build is sick. This build is sick. And you know the funny thing? I thought that it was ass when I initially, because I didn't sit down and like test it properly. I only saw when I initially tested the game, I saw the issue with Kappa Banyan, I saw the issue with Minos, and I saw the issue with I think it was one other card, and I was like, with the mandatory effect thing, and I was like, oh no, that means this build must be bad, because if I found these issues when I wasn't even doing my testing, then imagine what I'm actually going to find while I'm testing. And in truth, those 3 issues that I initially found are the only ones, which is so good. So yeah. Op does the Homelander speech, bro. This build seems smooth so far. No, 100%. Things are looking a lot cleaner. Things are looking a lot better. The Kickstarter isn't live, but it's up. So wait, what? Oh, so that scared me, right? So this links to something. It's got all the information over here, and then what else do we have? The website is looking clean, right? The website is looking clean. Let's go. I can't spell. Summonersnexus.com. Wow, stuff actually comes up when you search Summoners Nexus. That's so cool. Nexus.com. We search, right? Dog, look at the front art of the game. That's a Play Matter poster. No, dude, it is. It looks. It's a game. Like it's a game, bro. But yeah, the website is cool. It's got the trailer linked to it, so if you come over here, you can play the trailer that's on the channel. And then you can come down. It tells you all about the stuff that we've got going on with the game. They're still working. There's going to be a card builder thing where you can come on and make like custom cards, or at least I'm hoping so. They've been working on it for a while and it's still not done. If they come back and tell me that, oh, sorry, it can't be done, I will just accept the website as it is. I'll kick up a fuss, but like I will accept it as it is. This is going to be a resource to allow people. There's a donate page, obviously. If you want, you can come and you sponsor a card, and that card is permanently, your name will permanently appear above that card in game as like you are these. It says, so there'll be a guild icon on top of the card, and it'll be like sponsored by, and you will permanently own that card in game, which is a really cool feature because it's permanent. That's why these are so expensive. I'm not expecting everyone to want to do this. It might just be like someone who really wants to have that bragging credit. Like anytime anyone ever plays that card, your name will be on there in the game, which is awesome. We've got the About Us page, which, yeah, it's just all of the information for the game, stuff about how it was made. You got my stupid face over there cheesing. This looks weird in the mobile view because it cuts out my mouth. I've never actually looked at that page in mobile view before, but I'm okay with that because it's the least important thing. There is a how to play page now that got added recently, and it just has like a summary of the rules, the things that exist in the game in a very like streamlined fashion with some pictures, and so on and so forth. The different phases: draw phase, preparation phase, battle outcomes, effect activations, winning, quick tips for new players, so on and so forth. What else do we have on here? We've got the catalog, which I'm quite proud of, where you can just come here and it has the information for all of the cards in the game. So just any card that you want more information on, you come over here and you tap on it, and it's like, okay, hey, these are the effects, this is what the card says, so on and so forth. And if you're looking at it on desktop view, instead of having to click it, it just comes up in a little box that you can see. Can we have that as a poster? The see, absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm good on that one. I think I'm good on that one actually. But yeah, that is everything. That is everything. That's art I used for the banner for this. I used some of the art from Nox. You've got the credits page as well. Right, so we don't have anyone at executive producer level yet. We've got the producers, people who either, what's it called? Well, this is just people who are designing the website. Game designers, lead developers. We've got names and the ats for people that I'm aware of. The ats, writers, right? We've got GearTube has a credit for writing. Stormraven has a credit. Ty has a credit. Art directors, illustrators. We've got a lot of illustrators and concept artists. Animators as well, graphic designers, sound and music, playtesters. Zane, you've got a credit down here as well. Yeah, no, it's just been a long time coming. Like just seeing all of the stuff, all of the people who have contributed in some way, shape, or form up until now is so sick, right? It's so sick. Anyway, that is I think that's everything that I need in terms of testing today. I'm happy to call this a wrap and start sending feedback over to the dev team and just be like, hey, great job. We need to change X, Y, and Z. You didn't have to include my second and third name. Looks I'm sorry. I didn't, to be honest, you are right. It's just, to me it looks cool. To you it probably looks, but to me it looks cool. I can change it. Right? I can change it. That's no problem at all. Let's see here. Credits. Oh shit, I can't change it? Hold on. Surely I can. Why won't it let me? Oh, it doesn't know I'm me. I'm not signed in. That's why. Okay, I can change it. I'll just change it later. Right? I'll just change it later. That's no problem. We can talk about it later. It's really cool for people. It's really cool for people. It's less cringe. All right, cool. No worries. I'll change it to be your first and last name instead. I won't include the other two. Right? That's absolutely fine. But yeah, and it starts acting as almost like a CV for the people who have worked on the project, because like it's an actual official website. You can be like, oh hey, I worked on this project for this game, and you can be like, people can be like, oh, can you show me? And you just point them in the direction of the website. Your name is there as a tester or whatever it is, which is cool. And yeah, just all around, I'm very happy. I will say I'm kind of sad the Webtoon didn't go through. I mean, I know what you mean, but I am glad that we have the story mode in the game. Oh, right, no, you can't. You can't look at it right now. But in exchange for the Webtoon, there will be Webtoons for the game, because each subset will get its own lore, and it will be like a comic thing that releases in the game itself rather than on Webtoon, right? So question, this is story mode. This is for story mode later. Voice acting? No. The format that I chose for the story mode, just voice acting wouldn't make sense unless it is for... Oh, I wish I could pull up... Because they locked us... No, I don't think I have any builds where you're not locked out of story mode on this phone anymore. Because I had to delete a bunch of them to make space. This should be the oldest one. And we'll see, because most of the stories are comics, and voice acting for comics, it's like, okay, since it's a scroll type of comic, it's very difficult to manage that. But if it's a type of comic where, so you have some that are just written word, like it's you read through it. The reading ones, yeah, you could have voice acting. And card game players don't read, so that might be necessary, but I don't think it's necessary at the outset anyway. Let's see if the story mode is available in the oldest build that's on this phone. If it's not, it is what it is. Let's see. I don't think voice acting would work for it. Yeah, I feel like it would be weird-ish. Oh wow, this is an old build. Oh, sick. Okay, it's got a glitch because it is an old build, like I said. So it takes ages for the story mode to actually open. Some shade to the TCG community there. No, but it's true. But it's true. Okay, so the game knows that we are on a very old build, so the error counter is back and it is losing its flipping mind. But I'll show you an example. So if you go to the lore section, I think the Harpy subset lore is written, right? So if you come in for chapter 1, it's like, okay, yeah, this could be, you could have voice acting for this if you wanted to, right? But I feel like it's so much text in one spot that it would be tedious more so than anything else to have that be the case. Wait, how did it disconnect? Why is it disconnected? What? Did the game break my connection to the computer? The hell? Okay, let's reconnect. Right, because I didn't move. I didn't move not 1 inch. Start. Okay, I have pushed the start now button. I would like to start now. Please and thank you. There we go. Oh, come on. I think the app actually did do something there. But yeah, you saw the example of like the reading based story modes, but the rest of them are comic based is the thing, right? And so for a comic based story mode, we'll teach TCG community to read with our story. Yeah, basically what we're gonna have to do. You really need voice. You really need voice acting games where you want to skip text and go to the other thing, right? Like if you're in the story mode, you're here for the story. Like if you want to play the game, just go play the game. Like if you're here, you probably are here because you want to see the story. Which subsets currently have lore? The Reaper subset lore is one that I haven't seen in a while, and it's one of my favorites. I like the way it looks. So yeah, like this, I couldn't see how you would do voice acting with this because you have to scroll through it. Right? You have to scroll through this for it to work. And yeah, it just doesn't fit. I'm not gonna scroll to the end because I still want there to be like something unseen from that, because the ending is the big twist. So I'm not gonna reveal that. Iron Copper doesn't have a story yet. Gladiators do. I only realized after the Gladiator subset work was completely done that in this shot you just got the craziest upskirt shot over here, and it's not dangerous for work, but I don't think I would call it safe per se. So there's that one. What other subsets have lore? I think the Forest Guard subset has its lore. Yep, the Forest Guard subset has its lore. Right, so it's just a cool little thing. I don't think the thing would work for the thing that things. Yeah. Arya, I love the Arya subset lore, man. It really endears you to the characters quite a bit. But yeah, anyway. R34 artist incoming, don't worry, free advertisement. True. But yeah, that's me done. That's about everything I've got for today's stream. That we're literally looking at an old build. Why did it disconnect again? Okay, that's my sign that I'm good, right? That's my sign that I'm good for the day. So I'm gonna update my phone back to the latest build, and yeah, give the devs their feedback. So thank you guys for coming through and hanging out while we did some of this testing. Game is looking good. All right, game is looking good. I'll be back in 2 hours or so. I will not be here. I'm hopping off with you, brother. I have seen everything that I need to see in this build, and I deem it acceptable. I deem it sufficient. All right. Okay, you guys have a great rest of the day. I will catch you guys the next time that I have a build to test and showcase. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care, friends. Bye.